And that's it for your weather report today. In other news, it has been reported that donuts might actually cause you to gain weight. Katie Cookie gives us the report.
Scientists have just released the findings from a 2-year study on the effects of donuts and weight gain. The results show that there may just be a link between the consumption of donuts and weight gain. The 100 participants were told to eat a donut after every meal every day for 18 months. The ones who participated in the study gained an average of 56 pounds during the course of the experiment. The control group, who ate no donuts at all, only gained 2.4 pounds. The donut advocacy group claims that the findings are biased and that further testing is needed to provide conclusive evidence. But the scientists are saying that there is a double-blinded study with all the participants wearing blindfolds while they ate or didn't eat the donuts. Now, you would think that the findings would cause people to reevaluate their donut consumption. However, we polled about 500 donut eaters in the greater metropolitan area, and of those, 80% say they would continue to eat donuts. 15% say they would stop. 5% were undecided. Based on the results of the study, lobbyists in Washington are trying to get a bill introduced that would ban the sale and distribution of donuts anywhere in the U.S. Leaders in the donut industry refuse to comment. This is Katie Cookie with WIT News. Back to you, Tom.
Thank you, Katie. That is a very interesting report. Now on to our national news. Oh, excuse me, ladies and gentlemen, this just in. I've received notice that there is breaking news in the Valley of Elah. We will go there now as Barbara Rivers is standing by to give you a report on this situation. Barbara, what's going on over there?
Tom, things are really in an uproar here. As many of our viewers know, there's been a standoff between the Israelite army and the Philistine army for some time. A giant named Goliath has been coming to the field every day, double dog daring any of the Israelite army to come and fight him.
But Barbara, this has been happening every day for the past 40 days and nothing has changed. Why is this such breaking news?
My sources tell me that today a teenage boy named David has come and offered to fight Goliath.
Barbara, the reception must be bad here. It sounded like you said a teenage boy has offered to fight Goliath. Is that correct?
Yes, that is true. Now, a teenage boy named David has come and offered to fight Goliath. Now, we did a background check on David, and it turns out that he doesn't have any previous experience at fighting giants. In fact, the only thing on his resume was shepherd.
So, has he told anyone about how he plans to kill Goliath?
Right now, he's gone before King Saul to ask for permission to fight. I don't know what King Saul will say about this, but David's friends and family say that his weapon of choice is a sling and stones.
A sling? I think he needs to go back to the playground.
You may be right. I'll keep you posted.
Let's go now to Mike Martin. We've asked Mike to get some feedback about this situation from regular people on the streets. Mike?
Thank you, Tom. We're stopping people on the street to ask them what they think about this whole situation with David.
I am a licensed psychiatrist, and I think that David is suffering from delusions of grandeur. The thought that a mere boy could defeat a giant is simply ludicrous. I think that he needs to be put in a straitjacket and taken to a mental hospital for proper evaluation.
There's no possible way a boy that young could do that.
Too young.
Way too young.
He thinks that tending sheep qualifies him for fighting giants. He's never done anything important, and he wasn't even born to royalty. He doesn't have a fighting chance to win.
There's no way he can do it.
Well, I think that David needs to go back home to his mama and lead a fight to real men like me. If Goliath wants to fight somebody, let him come to my house. We'll see who gets the job done. You don't think Goliath's gonna see this, do you?
Well, there you have it. Seems like David doesn't have any hope. Back to you, Tom.
Thanks, Mike. We are going back live now to Barbara, who is at the scene of the battle. Barbara, what's the situation now?
Well, Tom, it seems that Saul has agreed to let David fight Goliath. And seeing that he was the only person that volunteered, I don't think that Saul had much choice. Let's see what David's doing now. Well, he seems to be walking toward a brook. Yeah, he's walking up toward a brook and he's bending down. He's picking up something. It appears to be stones. Yes, my sources tell me that he's got 5 smooth stones. Oh, I see now, yes, and he's putting them in a little bag. And now he's walking toward Goliath. I can't believe that. Is he really gonna fight Goliath without any armor? He must be crazy like the people are saying. Let's see. Oh, Goliath's laughing at him. This is a sad day for David. I think he's gonna be doomed now. Oh, I hear David shouting something back to him. Oh, he says that God's gonna help him defeat him. Okay, let's see. He's got his sling. He's putting the stones in his sling. That's what he's doing. That's what we said. His choice of weapon was a sling and stones. Apparently, he's going to use them. And he's winding up the sling. He just threw the stone, and it hit Goliath square in the head. I don't believe this. I see it with my own eyes, and I don't believe what just happened here today, folks. David has defeated Goliath. He is down for the count. In fact, I think he might even be dead. Oh, the Israelites are rejoicing. Everybody is so excited here. This is amazing. I've never seen anything like this. A giant. And David, he's just a boy, and he just took him down. I'm just shocked. I have just arranged for a personal interview with David. So everyone stay tuned. You will not believe we are going to be one-on-one with David in the studios in just a few minutes. So please stay tuned. This is Barbara Rivers with WIT News.
Thank you, Barbara. Wow, that was an amazing story. A giant who was over 9 feet tall was taken down by a young boy. Now I have seen it all. We're going to go back live to the streets with Mike Martin and get the reaction from some of the people there on the street. Mike?
Well, the people are really riled up about this one, Tom. Let's see what they have to say.
I would still like to put him in a straitjacket.
I can't believe it.
I knew it all along. He's got my vote. What? We don't vote for kings? Oh.
He did.
Oh, that ain't so much. I could have done the same thing with one hand tied behind my back.
Well, there you have it.
Hi, this is Barbara Rivers. We're here in the studio with David today. I have an exclusive interview with him. He has just fought the biggest fight of his life. He's defeated Goliath, and he agreed to this exclusive interview today. So, David, you're so young, and Goliath, he is more than twice your size. Tell me, what's your secret?
Well, I just remind myself that with God's help, I can do anything. I mean, size doesn't really matter with him.
But David, your brothers, they mocked you. Goliath scoffed at you when you walked out to do battle with him. Your own father didn't even think you were old enough to be considered when Samuel came to anoint a new king. Wasn't there ever a point in time when you just felt like giving up?
No, not really. I mean, of course it would be nice to be bigger, but I don't have to wait until I'm grown up to do what God wants me to do.
So what's your secret of not giving up and just saying forget it all?
Well, I hear the things that people say to me, but I try not to listen to it. Even when they tell me I can't do it, I just remember what God said. God says I can. God created me. He put me together. He built me for a purpose. He had something that he wanted me to do with my life. And I figure that if God asks me to do something, it's something that he created me to do. I mean, he's given me the power to do it. So I'm not limited by what other people say I can do. I'm only limited by what God says I can do. So.
Well, you heard it here first, folks. If God says he can do it, he can do it. This is Barbara Rivers reporting for WIT News.
Well, that's all the news we have for today. This is Tom Lockjaw for WIT News. Join us back here tomorrow for the latest breaking news from your neighborhood and around the world.